Hey, Kathy. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. I'm sorry for that late email on Saturday. I was like, oh, shoot. I bet they don't know that I'm not back yet. So anyway, I'm sorry about that. Hopefully, did you try to go to the park or anything or Zoom?
No, I just tried to get online
Okay.
like you were we're doing it via Zoom and then I
Okay.
saw the email later. So
Okay. All right. Um, how do you feel about taking off this month on Saturdays and starting again September 1st? And then I can also, if you needed, I know you paid me
that's
um,
okay.
through December, but I can always, get money back to you or however you want to do that.
Or we can extend it to January. It's fine.
Yeah. Are you
It's fine.
sure?
Yeah,
You're sweet. Okay. All right. Awesome.
I am.
Thank you. Did you work today?
Yes, today was my half day, and then I raced home. Holly, my anxious dog, we had one of her training sessions today.
Oh,
And so did that from 2:30 to 3:30, and then I came home from that and loaded Lila up in the car, took her to the vet. She had some weird rash on her head,
oh no.
so they can't figure out what it is. So we'll see
Mhm.
if we're gonna do watchful waiting.
Okay. There you go.
So,
Did they get like heat rashes? It's been really hot, hasn't it?
it was just really weird. It was almost like cradle cap. It was just
Oh,
it was right on the top of her head. It started out about that big,
uh-huh.
and it was just kind of heaped up crusts that didn't have any color to them. Didn't
Okay.
seem to bother her. They weren't terribly itchy. Um, and so I started putting mupirocin on it, which is an antibacterial. And then there was some little black crusts in there that were loose. So today, she looked at it. So it's been going on for like a week, and it was spreading. It was getting bigger and bigger. It was almost the entire
Right.
top of her head.
Right.
And so she thinks maybe the ointment kind of blocked some pores and kind of,
Oh,
blackheads or something pulled up or something. So they cleaned it really good with a surgical scrub. They scraped it and looked for bacteria and yeast and didn't find anything. And
okay, good. You guys are just the best. I love you. Okay. I'm gonna mute it. And there we go. Okay. I'm gonna flip us around here. So I had to charge for a minute. Okay, let's get into this. I've had to modify my props here a little bit, but that's okay. You just never know what obstacles you're gonna have. Okay. There we go. All right, let's get started. Find your easy seated pose. And we're just going to start by connecting with our breath. So go ahead and start closing the eyes. Just take some deep grounding breaths. Releasing all of your air. And as you start to center into your breath, let's take our awareness to the top of the head. And just keep your breath normal in and out of the nose, but breathing all the way down to the belly base. And as you take each breath, let your awareness travel down through the head, through the neck, all the way down the spine. Scan the arms and the legs. Noticing anything in your body that needs your attention and your love. Whether you feel good somewhere or you're having some tension. Either way, just breathe into that space. And as we center into our mat and start grounding, take your awareness to your heart. Breathe into the heart space. And just notice what comes up for you. Setting your intention for your practice, if you would like to. Let's take our hands to our heart center. And we're going to take 3 cleansing breaths here, in through the nose, all the way to the base, and out through the mouth. And as you hold your intention in your heart center, I just wanted to share with you some of the meditation I've done this last week on shame. And acknowledging this in your body, acknowledging this as it ever pops up for you day to day, and just befriending it instead of trying to push it away, whatever that may be about, whether it's past stuff or current stuff. Just breathing through it, acknowledging it, and letting it go. And that goes for anything on the mat, releasing anything that's no longer serving our highest purpose. All right, take the hands back down to the knees. Let's take the chin down to the chest. Continue your nice deep breaths, but just have them going in and out of the nose. Breathing in life energy, pranayama. And take your head up, eyes up, let the head fall back, open up the throat, and breathe. And bring the head back to center. Let's take our right ear down and clasp behind towards your right arm if you want to take it deeper. Breathe into the left side of the neck, all the way down to the shoulder. And we're going to hold this for several breaths as we kind of move into this yin yoga restorative class. And as you keep breathing through the tension, with your exhale, release even deeper in. So if you find a place where there's tension, just notice it and breathe into it. You can start to feel your muscles soften and release the longer that you hold it. And roll it down and through over to the other side. Release your breath as you need to. And bring it all back to center. Let's take the hands to the knees. Maybe change out the foot you have out front. And we're just going to take it in a big circle. Take your chest forward, round it back. Let's go the opposite direction. And bring it back to center. Let's take the gaze over the left shoulder. Continue lengthening the spine, taking the crown up, tucking the chin. Excuse me. And take your gaze over the right shoulder. And bring it back to center. Take the arms wide, reach back. Let's pull the shoulders down and away. If you want to lift your hands a little bit, it takes it a little deeper. And if you want to take it even to the next level, you can forward fold, releasing the forehead down. If you're down, roll it all the way back up. Just gently set the fingertips down or the tops of the fingers and let the head fall back. And bring it back to center. Let's go ahead and take the legs wide. And if you have blocks, I would say use that. You can also use your bolster. I do not have blocks today, so I'm going to use my pillows and stack them. We're going to do a back neck release. So find that perfect spot for your forehead to rest comfortably. Once you get down there, let your arms fall to the side, and we're going to release our breath and release our whole face. So we just want to soften in. Let the shoulders fall forward. And we're going to be here for a bit. So settle in, come out if you need to, go back in, listen to your body. While you're down here, soften the eyes. Let the jaw just fall open. Notice the space right above the tailbone and the back. If there's any tension here, breathe into it, releasing deeper in with your exhale. Feel it in the backs of your legs. And as you continue settling in here, just know that you're just getting a little deeper into your connective tissues, releasing anything stored here, any tension, opening these spaces. And keep your awareness on your breath. Nice, gentle breaths in and out of the nose. When you're ready, lift the head. We're going to shift everything over right inside of the right leg. So if you have blocks, use them. And we're going to release down, focusing a little bit more on this lower back on the left side, down the glute. And release down. When you're ready, we're going to lift up and shift over right inside the left knee. Find your forehead, release down. We're going to release our breath completely. And we'll hold here for several more breaths. So just settle in, closing down the eyes, releasing the jaw. So you can probably start to feel it in the backs of your legs and your hamstrings. Continue to soften in these areas. All right, go ahead and roll it all the way up. Let's set the props to the side. And before we go into a forward fold, we're going to take our hands behind, planting the fingers forward. Open up the heart center, let the head fall back. And release the breath here. Opening up the chest, opening up the throat. And walk it back to center. Let's take the arms wide, reach all the way up. And exhale, fold it forward, releasing it down as far as you'd like. And just notice how deeply you can go after holding those yin poses a little longer. And we're going to still hold here for several more breaths, so just get comfy. Excuse me. And you're ready, go ahead and walk yourself all the way up. Let's give her hamstrings a little break. We're going to take our knees back and forth. let's take it into butterfly. So find the soles of your feet, walk them in, grab your big toes with your peace fingers. You can flutter it out for just a moment. And as you do, lengthen the spine, taking the crown up. And when you're ready, keep the spine nice and lengthened. And we're just going to fold forward until you can't keep your spine straight anymore. Round it down and release your breath. And when you're ready, roll it all the way back up. We are going to take it into cow face pose. And so if you need to get a pillow or a block to help prop you up, we'll start with the left leg down below. So we're taking that knee in line with the nose as best we can. And then stacking our others. So to keep our knees safe, we want to just activate the ankles. And so if you need a little support, like if you're wobbly or your alignment is not flush, you might think about putting a pillow under one of your hips. On your next inhale, take the arms wide, reach up. And actually I was gonna do eagle arms. Let's take this right arm up by the ear. And we're gonna take the left arm, back of the hand, right in the middle of the back and reach down. If you want to use a strap here, you certainly can. Do your best to open the chest and breathe. Close down the eyes. Let's take it in through the nose. Open the mouth, release all of your air. Take this releasing breath as many times as you need to. And then take your breath in and out of the nose. Letting the pose do the work, releasing the arms and the shoulders as you have it positioned with your strap or holding your hands. So we've been opening up the hips, now we'll close them down for just a bit. Let's take one more deep breath, this time in and out of the nose, taking it all the way down to the sit bones. And release all of your air. All right, go ahead and release the arms, release the legs. Let's take the knees back and forth. And let's take the legs to the other side. And before we do the arms, let's take our shoulders up and back. It's a nice deep stretch, getting all that stuff moving. All right, go ahead and find your center. Let's inhale that left arm up and grab for it in the back. I always laugh at the difference in my sides. I broke my left elbow twice, and so it has its own restraints. Once you get settled, let's close the eyes, take it in through the nose, and release through the mouth. And then take it all inside. Hold for a couple more breaths, breathe into it. And go ahead and release the arms and kind of shake them out. Let's take the feet to the mat, knees back and forth. Awesome. All right, very good. Let's do a heart opener. So we'll need our bolsters at the top of the mat. And we're just gonna have it long ways. When you're ready, bring it all the way down. And we're gonna let the arms just fall open. So come down, you can let the arms come to your sides. Close down the eyes. Palms are up. You can have your knees bent for now, letting the knees just fall together. And if you want to take your arms deeper, you can open up into cactus. Just experiment with your poses. These are all your poses. So if you need to do something different for your body, always make that adjustment. We're going to take our breath in through the nose. Hold it for 4 seconds. And release slowly out of the mouth. Let's do that 2 more times at your own pace. If you do have your arms in cactus, you can lower them down to by your sides. I like to do some alternate nostril breath. So you can take your legs, let's go ahead and take them into reclined butterfly while we're here. Opening the hips again. Find the middle of your forehead with your 2 fingers. We'll start by plugging the right nostril in through the left. Plug and out through the right. Keep going to the flow of your own breath. Realigning our hemispheres in our brain. Resetting the vagus nerve. And just adding calm to our whole bodies through this practice. Just do a couple more rounds on each side. And go and release the hand. Take the knees back up. Feet are planted firmly on the mat. We're just going to hold here for a few breaths. All right, while we're still on our bolsters, we're going to take it into reclined pigeon. And if this feels good to you, great. If it does not, you can remove your bolster. We're going to take that left leg, crossing it over the right. Bring the legs up, let them rest, activate the ankles. Nice cleansing breath here. Once you get settled in, just notice the left hip, sending it support and love. And release. And so we're going to hold this for a little bit. So just get comfy. Notice anything that pops up for you and just breathe it through your awareness. And notice as you release and continue deepening the lightness and the goodness you feel in that left hip. One more breath. And take both feet back down to the mat. Let your knees go back and forth. And we will take it to the other side whenever you're ready. Go ahead and plant and bring the legs up, releasing the breath. Notice your body. Send any love that you need to send. We'll be here for a few more breaths. Almost there. All right, go ahead and take the feet back down to the mat. Let the knees go back and forth. And let the knees fall all the way to the left. Spinal twist over the left side. Nice and gentle, don't force it, just breathe. ready, lift up the legs, take them to the other side. Release for a gentle spinal twist. Excuse me. And bring it back to center. We're going to extend the legs long. We're going to take it into fish pose. And then we're going to take it back down and get into eagle arms. So plant the elbows down by your sides. You can leave your bolster or move it either way. And we're just going to take the chest up like there's a little string attached right in the middle, pulling you up, letting the head fall back. And release your breath, open the throat. And when you're ready, you can lower it back down. Put the bolster right at the base of the spine. The feet just fall open. You keep your legs extended or bend your knees, whatever feels better. Inhale the arms wide. And we're going to take the right elbow under the left. You can also just take it into a little hug or rest the thumbs on your forehead. Once you get settled, just notice the shoulders, letting the shoulders kind of fall wherever they feel comfortable. Breathe into that space between the shoulder blades. And when you're ready, you can unravel your arms. Take the arms overhead. The palms face up. We're just going to hold here for a couple breaths. And going to extend the arms wide again. This time we're going to take left under right and let the thumbs rest on the forehead or modify with a self hug. One more deep breath. And release the arms, take them overhead again. And let them just fall where they may. And take the arms all the way around, down by the sides. Take the feet, plant them on the mat. We're going to let the knees fall together one more time. One more breath. Release. All right, let's flip over here for a minute. And we're going to take this into a supported child's pose. So take the knees wide, big toes together. Bring your bolster all the way in. We're going to start with the left cheek. Releasing the left cheek down. Close the eyes and settle in. Let your chest just fall forward, melting into the bolster. Your shoulders just fall. Feel fully supported and nurtured by the mat, the ground below you, by Mother Earth. Keep your awareness on your breath. Use your breath as a tool just to deepen in wherever you are, in whatever pose. Whether you're on your mat or in your car, in the grocery line. Breathing into the present moment. And when you're ready, lift the head. Let's release the right cheek down. One more deep breath here. And bring it up to all fours. Let's tap out our toes. And let's take 3 nice, slow, deep cat-cows. So as you inhale, let the belly just drop. And round it, starting with the tailbone all the way to the crown. And bring it back. Let's go ahead and remove all the props. And we're going to recline all the way back, down. Walking the feet in, we're going to take it up to bridge pose. And then we'll take it to a supported bridge. So bring the heels in as close as you can. Lift the hips, roll the shoulders, clasp the hands, and we are going to hold this for a bit. So if you need to come out and down, please do. Otherwise, soften in, soften the neck, soften the shoulders. And activate the legs. Letting the bridge pose just do its work. Just being present with it. One more deep breath here.
And release the hands. Go and roll it all the way down. Bring your knees to your chest. And we're just going to roll it back and forth a little bit, massaging out the lower back. Moving around any of that energy, you just release. All right, take the feet back down to the mat. Your choice if you want to use a block or bolster. You're going to take it back up into bridge and then settle in right on that tailbone. Letting the body be supported. Once you get settled, let's close it down. And release in. We're going to be here for several more breaths. Knowing that we can fully surrender here, that we are supported. We don't have to be anywhere else except right here, right now. All right, one more deep breath. Breathe all the way down to the base. And release. Lift the hips, release the bolster out. Put our knees into our chests. And then take them in a great big circle. Extend the arms wide, palms down, let yourself fall to the left. Lengthen the spine and release over the right shoulder. You feel like you've surrendered deeper. Noticing all the little muscles up and down your back. And let's inhale through the center, take it over to the other side and release. And bring it back to center. Give yourself one more great big hug. Thanking your body for what it does for you day to day, for this practice. Sleep the feet up to the sky for happy baby. We're going to take the soles of the feet together for Happy Buddha. As you're here, just take a nice big deep breath in. And big breath out. Do that one more time, filling the lungs up with oxygen. And release. All right, when you're ready, extend your legs out for Shavasana. Grab any props that you might want as you take this into full relaxation. So go ahead and get settled on your mats. And we'll start with our breath in through the nose. And as you release, let the feet fall open. Let the arms fall heavy. Let the jaw drop. Giving yourself permission, taking this time to take care of yourself. And we will be here for a few minutes. I'll let you know when it's time to come back up. Enjoy. Fingers and toes, deepening your breath. And if you choose to, you can roll to one side. And we'll just meet on the mat in an easy seated pose. Taking our hands to our knees, we can have our hands closed so the palms are down, taking us inside, or we can just rest the hands palms up, giving and receiving energy outward. And let's start with a breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, release all of your air. And we're going to take the hands to heart center, plant the thumbs right there on the sternum, spreading the fingers wide. A deep breath in and out of the nose, just being aware of the heart center. Breathing in openness
Feeling all the space you created today. On your next inhale, take the arms wide, reach up. And exhale the hands down to Anjali Mudra. All right, ladies, thank you so much for joining me tonight. So good to see you. Have a wonderful rest of your week. And I will see you next week. Namaste. Thank you so much. Lovely. So good to see you both. Bye.